It's June here in Kansas, and Jeff Ryder has got some of the best decoy dogs in the country, so we made a trip down here, and as you can see in front of us, we've got good cloud cover, even though it's kind of warm, so it's about almost 4 o'clock. Make a couple stands here this evening and hopefully get some coyotes down and kind of divergenize the trip. That's right. We're hunting in central Kansas with field staff member Jeff Ryder. Jeff has been with us now for a couple years, and I'm quickly finding out about Jeff is that he knows how to decoy dog.
Using decoy dogs is a lot of fun. I know there's several people doing it now, a lot of people videoing it like myself. It seems like there's been a pretty good increase in the last few years of people using decoy dogs just because of the pure thrill of it.
If you had to ask me one way in the summertime that I would hunt coyotes, it would be using the decoy dogs, because I know you're going to see some really cool action with the dogs. You're going to get better responses from the coyotes. And man, it's sure in the heck is fun.
This next spot, we're looking over a big woolly draw. It's a really nice spot. I think we can get a pair of coyotes out of there.
Third stand, cooled down a lot. Look over here, man. It looks gorgeous. Nice draw over here. He says he normally hunts it from over here, but the way the wind's going, we're going to hit this side. And man, it looks like a pretty stand. There's a coyote right there, coming down over the bank. He stepped up behind the 2 trees on the other side. There he's coming. I don't know where he's gonna pop up out of.
Right here, Cody, to the right. See him right there on the edge, standing there looking.
I see him.
Here he comes. He sees the dogs. They don't see him. I see him.
Freak chased him off. He'll come back, maybe. You know, this coyote came in the way he was supposed to do to the vocal sounds, and he came in, he started barking at the decoy dogs. You know, you're thinking this is going to be an awesome interaction with these dogs. Unfortunately, the dogs chased off that coyote. I came in by himself. If he would have come in with a few other partners, I mean, it could have been a whole different sequence, could have been a whole different stand.
Man, that stinks. I knew he'd come back. We should have dumped him right here.
You know, I really wanted to pull that trigger, but man.
As cocky as he was, though, I thought he was going to work.
I thought he'd work the dogs pretty good, so I didn't want to shoot him right there. I thought, well, let's see some dog action.
I know.
And unfortunately, it didn't pan out. We didn't get to shoot this coyote, but we're already seeing the very first stand. We're getting some great responses. The coyotes are barking at the dogs, and it's already has set the tone for what I feel is going to be a really good trip. It's early June. We're hunting central Kansas using decoy dogs with field staff member Jeff Ryder. This is the honey hole stand for the day. This is when he said that he starts howling. You'll hear multiple coyotes howl, so hopefully we get the first Kansas coyote down. We start off the same way we did with the first stand. We're starting off with some of those coyote vocals, you know, and waiting. And after, I think it's about 10, 12 minutes, we get this coyote coming in.
Right here, Mike. After about 200 yards. Come on.
I see him.
He's coming.
There's 3.
Coming back.
Oh, he's out there barking. I'll take him right there.
We got one of them, Mike. Good shot, man.
Thanks, man.
What do you think about that?
Oh my God. First Kansas coyote town. Here we are, the second stand, first evening. We've got one killed, and it's already proving to be, you know, just what you expected from Jeff Ryder's stands in central Kansas. Come on, freak. You can help carry it. Got another beautiful morning here in Kansas. The sun's just coming up. This is a spot that Jeff said he located some coyotes. This should be a pretty good stand. I know this is one he's really been looking forward to. Jeff's honey hole stand. You see how much of a honey hole it was. I don't think he knows what the hell he's doing.
This spot blows.
So in the second morning, we make 3 dry stands. We're not calling anything in, you know, and that's a little bit of a defeat whenever you know you're hunting in stands that are going to produce and will produce and have a lot of coyotes on them. We move on and let's go to his stands.
Yeah, let's go do a junkie spot, some of my junkie spots.
While we're on that stand, we heard some coyotes back this way. We've got a good wind over here, so I'm just gonna run back here and see if we can't call these coyotes in. We go into that 4 stand and we get set up, and almost instantly we have coyotes coming in off from a right-hand side.
Right here, to the right. That freak sees him. He's gonna work.
Yeah.
There's 2 of them. There's the second one. Oh, they're boogering. You take him right there, Mike. And there he goes. Put him back in the timber.
Oh, I see him.
Here he is. Come right back up over here.
All right, he's down.
Good shot. Good shot.
Oh, male. 2 males.
They had to work for that one.
Yeah, we had some action. I mean, we've got a little bit of decoy in action, but not exactly maybe what you want to see.
No.
But I mean, they're still working okay. It's just they're not, they're coming in, they're working that first few minutes, and then they're stopping, they're shutting down.
Yeah.
You know, we'll get some of that really good stuff.
We'll get into a mean one eventually. Sit right over here, Mike, and I'll put the call over there.
So this next property we're going to is one of those properties that Jeff has not hunted before. He's done his research on it and knows it's going to produce coyotes.
Right here, Mike, to the right, coming right up this edge. There goes Free.
This one's coming, he's working pretty good. Oh, he's gone.
Here he comes back.
I see him. Yep, here he comes.
Good shot. Good shot.
The coyotes are not working quite like they should. Normally this time of the year, I mean, they're just chasing the decoy dogs all around, but it's still shaping up to be a great trip, and we'll see what kind of action we get to in the next stands.
Right here, Mike, to the right, coming right up this edge.
I see him. We're in central Kansas. We've got a lot of coyotes down. We've got a lot of decoy dog action. You know, we're just waiting to see what kind of footage we can get using those decoy dogs. It's time to give my gun a nickname, and I think he's gonna be called Leo. One of the things we've done on this trip that I've done pretty early in this trip is name my gun. I normally don't do that. You know, that Ruger Precision 6mm Creedmoor, shooting them Hornady ELD match 108 grain bullets, is a deadly, deadly combination. Leo's fitting for this gun. I mean, it's doing, I've got confidence in it. You have confidence, and it just makes all the difference in the world.
Mike, this spot we're going to, this is one of my contest spots. Me and my buddy TR always call this, and when we hunt the Midwest, always good for a coyote.
We're about to make our last stand of this first day trip, and we go through the gate and we walk down into this pasture. Again, we get set up in a good location.
Over to the right, right up on this hill.
So after a few minutes into the stand, we see this coyote coming right down from where the truck was.
There freeps on him. She's gonna run him off. There he is, about that brush pile. Can you see him, Mike? Dusty.
Leo's 4 for 4. Again, the coyotes are not working like we would really like them to work, but we're still calling in a ton of coyotes, and we already have 4 coyotes down on the ground. And I promise you, we're gonna get more.
Nice job, Mike.
Thanks, man.
Let's go get something to eat and start again in the morning. What do you say?
We're gonna try it here with this plane. Keeps coming around and crop dusting. We're gonna drop off this edge, and he's already messed up a couple stands.
Right here in front of us.
Here, we'll back down.
Here he is. Come right back up over here.
Right here on the back, coming over.
Fold him up.
That's 5 for Leo. As we go to set up in one of the spots that we wanted to, we noticed there's a crop duster plane that's spraying in the exact same draw system that we're looking to pull those coyotes from. When something happens and you can't do what you normally would do, you've got to be willing to improvise. We did just that, and we were successful, and we've got another coyote down. We're in central Kansas. It's 3 days into the hunt. We're still calling coyotes in, and hopefully we're going to be able to show you a lot more stands with some great decoy dog action and a lot more coyotes down. Fur takers here in Kansas, decoying dogs. Come with us, watch us stand. As we're getting set up against this tree that we picked out, Cody goes to set down his camera, and I hear him saying that's not supposed to be there. And here up in the tree where he was going to be sitting, there's a rattlesnake. You know, that unnerves you a little bit. So we decided to get rid of the rattlesnake. Well, we decided to stay there. You know, we're going to keep calling.
Up here, Cody, to your right. Are you on him, Cody?
Jeff Ryder is on the board.
On the board, finally. That wasn't no dog work, but at least we got one down. He just didn't see it. The dog's never seen him.
The dogs just couldn't see it. We could see it. Of course, we're setting up higher than the dogs in these chairs, and the dogs just didn't see this coyote. We just decided it's time to take it. The first coyote with the EOTech, and dropped him in his tracks.
What do you think, male or female?
I don't know. Looks like a male or a
Female.
They're just dry. See?
Yep.
See, I mean, she didn't have
I'm sitting on this strip and I've shot all the coyotes already, and I'm feeling like a coyote hog, so I'm glad that Jeff had the opportunity to finally shoot one of the coyotes that we called in.
Let's go get another one, Mike.
Finally, I don't have to pick one up. It's probably about my 5th time hunting with decoy dogs, and every time, man, I just love the experience, love the interaction, seeing them work the dogs, and seeing coyotes be coyotes. It's pretty cool to see.
The behavior, seeing the behavior is what I like. Like that coyote yesterday out there shaking. You'd never see that on a normal calling stand.
Right.
There's a lot of things about it that's not pleasant. It's hot, ticks.
Yep.
Boy, when it happens, there's just nothing like it.
This next stand, I'm pretty excited to hunt. This is a stand that Al Morris came and he was guiding some turkeys earlier this year in the spring, and had some coyotes barking at him. So just kind of rivet on Al that he heard a coyote there, and I'm actually going to come and kill that coyote. This coyote right here, right out in front. Dog can't see him.
You take him out there, Mike?
Yep. All right, he's down right there.
Good shot. The dogs just couldn't see him. We're just down low enough.
The only thing you did was howl, right? You just howled one time.
Yep.
And it came right in. Fortunately, you didn't get to see any dog action, but Al, I shot that coyote that was barking at you, so that made me feel pretty good. That made the stand all worth a while for me. Another male.
Another male, yep.
Good healthy coyote, another busted canine, bottom canine. This trip has been amazing. We're halfway through the trip. We've killed 7 coyotes in 3 days, and we've got 3 days to go. Nice, mature, healthy Kansas coyote. Another one made famous from Fox Pro fur takers. If you enjoyed this hunt, hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to catch every hunt from Fox Pro Hunting TV.